Hey everybody, this is Mr. Walsh, and I am going over the stations activity from Unit 1, and we're going to go over the answers here. And so Station 1 asks, which of the following statements have quantitative descriptions? So when you see this word quantitative means numbers, okay, as opposed to qualitative, which is a word description. So here we're just going to look at the numbers. So in question number 1, the paper is 8.5 inches wide. That's a number, so that's yes. Okay, the grapes are usually either green or red. That is not quantitative, it's qualitative. Okay, Rancocas Valley is a very large school. Again, this is qualitative because it's no numbers. Okay, and then if we look at the rest of these here, this one has a number, so that's yes. It also has descriptions that make it qualitative, but because here it can be both quantitative and qualitative, so this is qualitative. Okay, then so this is quantitative, this part is qualitative. Here, quantitative, so this is yes, yes, and even though I spelled out the number, that is still a yes, because it's still a number, okay? And it's not meant to be tricky, it's just meant to expose you to the different ways you'll see numbers. Okay, Station 2 asks for precision, and remember, precision means the data is close to each other. If we're guessing the age of a teacher, okay, when I guess 40, all these down the line here, the way that I do this is I look at the highest number and the lowest number, and I see if they're close to each other. And in this case, they are, so I would say that yes, this is precise. So again, the length of a small piece of paper, we're looking for the highest number and the lowest number. So the highest number is here. The lowest number is here, the highest number here. We call that a range, just so you know. So the range is very close. The range is only 0.05 difference between the highest and the lowest. So this is precise. Okay, helps if I put it in the picture frame here. So the lowest number is here, the highest number is here, and so this gives a huge range. So this is not precise. Okay, and now this is the one where people, I don't want to say mess up, but it requires a little bit of thinking. So we have the lowest number is 340, the highest number is 362, and so this could be, okay, if I were doing this, the range is 22, so I would say that yes, that's precise. But you could also say no, I think, and so this would be a question where I would ask you why, like why do you think? The last question is distance to your home to an RV between the two. So again, the range is 0.7 to 20, and so that's a huge range, and so I would say that that's no, not precise. Station 3 is a percent error. So we have Marcus estimates that 230 people. So this is your measured value. Okay, this is your actual or your accepted value. Okay, and so we find this percent error. So we know percent error equals measured minus accepted, and the absolute value of that, over the accepted value, times 100. And so the measured value is 230 minus the accepted value of 300, the absolute value over 300 times 100. Okay, and so when I do that math, I get negative 70, but at the absolute value over 300, so times 100, and then I get 70 over 300 times 100, and so through all of that I get 23.3%. Now if you put 23% without the 0.3, that's fine. Okay, so now let's do the same thing here for Dennis and the card. Okay, Dennis calculates the amount of the card as $4.50. So this is your measured value, and this is your actual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the work on the back here. Plug in, let's say, 450. Let's see, the absolute 450 minus 4 over $4 times 100. So this is the absolute value. Subtract, let's see, so that's 0.5 over 400 times 100. 5 over $4 times 100, and we do that math and make sure I get it so that you can see it, is 12.5%. So station 4 says to look around the room and describe this room with exactly 3 sentences. And then you need 2 quantitative and 2 qualitative. Remember, this is numbers and this is words. And so when you do this, you can use just about any 3 sentences, but you'll have to combine quantitative, qualitative somehow to get 3 sentences. Like there's 20 chairs that are brown in this room or something. Okay, but that's the point. The point is you need statements that are numbers and statements that are descriptions, and you can use just about anything there to get that. So station 5 is deciding which ones show accuracy. Remember, accuracy here is closeness to the actual answer. Okay, and so this is hard to see, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 targets here. None of them are close to the bullseye, so this is not accurate. Okay. And so here's the guess. Here's the actual. Okay, there's 3 guesses, and they're not close to the actual. This is not accurate. Okay, so again, these 3 darts, that shows in the bullseye, so number 3 is yes. Carpenter knows that you should take 5 swings of a hammer to drive in a nail, and then the girl does it in just 1 swing. So 1 versus 5, that's not accurate. Okay, 1.43 meters compared to 143. Again, that's not accurate. Okay, so the only one that is accurate is number 3. And station 6 is, again, another percent error, so we'll take a minute and go through and calculate percent errors. Okay, so this is the measured. Again, that could be guess or it could be estimated. It's kind of what he did. It's not measure it, he just kind of estimated it. And this is the accepted value. So when I do this, I'm going to plug it into this formula. I'm going to get that percent error equals the absolute value of 60 minus 50 over 50 times 100. So that's going to be the absolute value of 10 over 50 times 100. So that's 10 over 50 times 100, which is going to equal 20%. Okay, and then Alana's math class, we have to do the same thing. So this is the accepted value, and this was the measured. Okay, and so if you make the annotations right on here, it's good. Okay, so again, percent error equals the measured value, which is 20, and the absolute value of the measured value minus the accepted value, 24, over the accepted value times 100. So this is -4. the absolute value of negative 4 over 24 times 100, which then goes to 4 over 24 times 100, which equals 16.7%. There you have it. That's the answer key for the stations activity.